Hey guys, um, Zoe for Thursday. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, hi. Um, so I have quite a bit of questions because last week I didn't go over them because I hadn't gotten a chance to see the videos. So now I have 2 weeks of videos. So yeah, I'm gonna do questions now. Sam asked if I've ever had any. So you got a yeast infection. Okay, blah. Um, I do wear compression stockings. I don't wear them every day. It kind of depends on what I'm planning on doing. I think they're more helpful, like, in the summer with the heat. I don't think they really make much of a difference now, but, like, in the summer, I wore them a lot more. So it kind of depends on what I'm doing, what I plan on doing. But I do wear them sometimes, and I've never had any experience with anything like that. Like, I know my legs are really dry, but no, I've never had that happen. And Caroline, reading off the paper over here. Woo. It's my notebook of questions. Oh, you're talking about vaccinations. You asked if I've had any vaccinations since sick. If I had a bad reaction to any vaccinations, or if I'm behind in vaccinations. And it's kind of funny because we actually had the flu vaccination today at school, which I've never had, and I've never had the flu. Like, I have a really good immune system, so, like, my whole family's never had it, and they've never got the flu, but I'm caught up in, like, required vaccinations. I don't know when my last one was, but I don't think I've had any since I got sick, so none of that's really been a problem for me. I've never had a bad reaction to any vaccination either. So, yeah. And Stephanie, I loved your questions. You had good questions. This week's. Those other two were from, like the week before. But this is from yesterday. Stephanie, you asked, 2 questions. You said, what do you find therapeutic when you don't feel well? Let me see. This is kind of my therapeutic method for everything. I draw. If I'm really happy, I draw. If I'm really upset, I draw. If I'm, like, that's my everything, really. I could show you some that I think I drew while I was sick, and some of them is kind of obvious. Some of them actually relate, so I think I'll show you those. Like, this one has a quote that refers to, but, oh yeah, see, this one, I think I was in the hospital when I started this one. I still haven't finished it, because I have issues with finishing pictures, but I think I started, like, the IV bag. I was drawing my IV bag when I was in the hospital getting saline. Let me see if I can show it to you. There's the IV bag. Oh, wait, no, wrong side. Gosh. Those are heart monitor sticker things. Whoa. There we go. Heart monitor sticker things. Up here. Actual monitor. Gosh, this is hard. Let's see. Yeah, pills, hospital bracelet, and the caution sticker that was on something. I don't know what. Yeah. Obviously, I have not finished that one, but I started that when I was in the hospital. It was kind of everything I saw. Let me see. I have one. What is it? Oh yeah. Okay, so I wasn't doing too well. It was the week I drew this one. my heart, like, the whole week, it seemed like never slowed down. I was having a lot of tachycardia, and it was getting on my nerves and driving me crazy, and I was just really tired and worn out, and yeah, it was a hard week. So this is basically my depiction of tachycardia. It's my heart. There's chains because I felt trapped inside my body because I could not, there's nothing I could do about it. I was stuck with it. Yeah. I wasn't feeling well and I drew that either. And, yeah. I don't know. I have a bunch of pictures. This is what I've been drawing all day. Woo! Yeah, oh, it's heavy. Yeah. And I don't know. Those are like the obvious, more so relating to top one. And this was not. It's not really drawing. There's not much drawing to it, but it was basically my thoughts. I thought I was gonna have to start using a wheelchair. I got better, but if I didn't get better really soon, I was gonna have to get one. My mom and I were discussing getting one, and I was really against it. I did not want to do that. This was a few weeks ago. So, yeah, that's what that was over. Because I did not want to have to use a wheelchair. It was more so my stubbornness. I'm really stubborn, and that's the thing I've been fighting against having to do. And I haven't yet. But, I don't know. So, and I was kind of mad at myself for being so against it, because I knew it was necessary, or at least it was at the moment, and I knew it would help me tons, but I just refused to do it. So I was kind of like at war with myself over that. Yeah, so drawing's my therapeutic thing for everything. Now I show you bits and pieces of my sketchbook. Yeah, and your other question was, what are you dressing up as for Halloween? And I was actually discussing this today, which I know it's kind of late and I still don't have an idea, and I've only got a week. It's kind of sad. Been thinking about it, but I'm really indecisive. I'm an extremely indecisive person. Never asked me to make decisions. So, I'm starting to really like this idea. I want to be Kim Possible. I got the red hair and everything. And, yeah, I want to be Kim Possible. And my boyfriend said today that, Caleb, he said that if I were Kim Possible, he'd be Ron, because he's trying to figure out what to do too. And, yeah, we're discussing that, and he said if I would, he'd be Ron. And I need to get a stuffed Rufus, like the little, Nick and Mole Rat. I want to get like a stuffed one, so it'd be more, because otherwise I don't think anyone would be able to tell who I am, who we are. So, yeah, I may or may not do that, but at the moment, I'm leaning towards Kim Possible, which I think would be pretty cool. Yeah, so I've actually been doing really well. I'm really proud of myself. I've been doing really well. Over the weekend, I went on a retreat with my youth group, up in the mountains, and we left early Saturday morning and got back late Sunday night. And I thought it was a place I'd been to, so I figured I knew what I'd be dealing with, and I figured it'd be okay. Somewhat. Like, I knew I probably wouldn't be able to join in on most of the activities, but, I mean, I'd still get to be with everyone else. I don't know. It's better than being at home doing nothing. Because I went back and forth on doing that. I was kind of anxious about it, nervous. Like, I wanted to, but I wasn't sure how I was going to go, and I was afraid something would go wrong, because the last youth trip I'd gone to was Louisiana, and they had to take me to the ER, and yeah. I didn't want to go. They made the decision for me and took me, because I wasn't really capable of fighting back or anything. yeah, long story. But so I didn't have the best reputation for youth trips, which my youth pastor was kind of nervous about that too. He said if I went, my mom would have to go. So me, my mom, and my brother all went, and they went because I was going. Because I wasn't allowed to go alone anymore because he's like afraid to go anywhere with me. Yay, that's lovely reputation, right? But yeah, it was pretty funny because all throughout the trip he would like randomly see me and he'd be like, "Zoe, you're still alive!" And he like kept doing that, and then he even did it yesterday. He saw me, he's like, "You're still alive! Did you go to school?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, because he knows him. Yeah. So it was pretty funny. The part that really freaked me out and made me worried about it once we got there was everything seemed uphill. Like most things were uphill. The guys' cabin wasn't, but the girls' was. The girls' was on a large hill. So we'd have to go up the hill to get to our rooms, and down the hill to get to everything else. If you want to go to the ropes course, hill. And I'm not that great at walking on flat ground. That's bad enough. Like, I'm already pretty horrible at that. But, yeah, the hill killed me. So I'd have to, like, crash for a while every time I went up somewhere. And I didn't do any of the activities. I wasn't able to. I wasn't allowed to go on the ropes course because we were afraid I'd get trapped up there. We were afraid my legs would give out. And it wasn't a vertical ropes course. It was more horizontal, and it wasn't like a pool. There wasn't a way to get me down if my legs gave out, basically. But I survived the weekend, and overall, health-wise, it went a lot better than I expected. I mean, I had episodes. I mean, there were some not so great parts. Sometimes people had to drag me places because I couldn't walk or wasn't functioning well, but overall it went a lot better than I would have thought. And I got a lot of exercise. I think I actually strengthened my legs a lot because I'm doing better on walking. So that was good. And I haven't missed this week yet. I've been doing really well lately. It's awesome. Kind of afraid to get, every time I do all, I get my hopes up on what I'm going to be able to do in the future. And then I start doing really bad and things go down. And it just makes things worse. But I've been doing really well. I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but I'm definitely enjoying it. And I hope you guys are doing well too. Can't wait to hear from you. Yeah. Bye, guys.